Uh, talk clear when you speak, paper talk, cripple talk, ayy, ayy. You ain't got no chicken wings, ayy. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things, ayy. Trust go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things, ayy. You ain't got no chicken wings, ayy. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Big coin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings, ayy. Articulate my moves, every sentence clean wings. You mumble through your talk, can't pronounce simple things. Price action, telling stories, candlesticks got strings. I don't chase, I let the market come and bring the things. You say ain't got none, I say tighten things. Grammar sloppy, just like how you manage things. Ay, I risk 1%, discipline brings things. While you gamble, rent money, hoping luck brings things. Cold wallet lock, private keys got rings. Security first, paranoia brings things. Ay, laughing at you talk, you can't structure things. While I structure entries, exit scaling things. You scream moon too early, ruin good things. I wait for confirmation before I do things. Order blocks, respect and patience brings things. Ay, silence make money louder than your things. Ay, you ain't got no chicken wings. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things. Charts go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things. Ay, you ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Bitcoin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings. Ay, I don't yell when I speak, I enunciate things. Clear talk, reflect clear money things. You rush every word like you rush your trades things. Same impatience, always costing things. You say price gon' win, I say fix things. Rocker don't care how you bend things. Liquidity sweet, then reversal brings things. Or you buy tops and pray for things. I mock bad sentences, not people or things. Just lazy talk habits and broken things. You type how you trade, full of missing things. No plan, no stops, just vibes and things. Bitcoin volatility brings swings. Heart rate up, still calm with things. While you panic, sell bottoms, I add things. Stack sats quietly, long-term things. Speak sharp, trade sharp, move sharp, things. If you sound confused, you probably do things. Same chaos in your mouth and how you do things. You ain't got no chicken wings. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things. Charts go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things. You ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Bitcoin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings. Yeah. You ain't got no chicken wings. I don't flex cars, I flex correct things. Syntax clean like my ledger things. You misplace words like you misplace things. Yeah. Then blame the market for your things. I roast back, right? Keep it light things. Same way I roast bad in trees and things. You click by it and hope and clean the things. I wait for setups, discipline brings things. Talk reckless, wallet thin things. Talk precise, portfolio sings things. Every candle close, whispering things. Why you shop predictions? Loud things. In the day, numbers settle things. Truth don't care how you phrase things. Bitcoin don't listen to broken things. Only respect, structure, patience, things. You ain't got no chicken wings. Say it clear, stand tall, talk like kings. Chart sprint, truth, cut lies with strings. Eat good things, sharp, elevate things. You ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you argue over silly things. Bitcoin pay the rent, bought time, bought things. Crown locked in place, generational kings. You ain't got no chicken wings.
You ain't got no chicken wings. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Bingo bango. I said bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time is your time. It's always time to hear my voice as a robot because I have the treadmill on. When I have the treadmill off, the voice is perfect. I have not fixed it. I was on a phone call with my ex-neighbor, really good guy, and I talked to him for like an hour and a half, and he said something about online. I was like, online? Holy smokes, I'm late. I said, I gotta go, man. So just finished the call with him. More than likely, I'll be going over to his place Christmas. He cooked, man. He cooks really, really good. I said, yeah, man, I'll buy a couple steaks. You can grill it on the grill. He's like, man, it sounds like a plan. So more than likely, we do that for Christmas. Pretty cool. All right. Let's see what we have in store. Do we have any presents under the tree with the crypto bubbles on the daily? Somewhat so. Johnny December says, sounds good. Okay, good. Thank you. I know it's not like how it should be, but I was going to try to fix it today some more, but like I said, I was on the phone. But let's see here. Crypto bubbles for the day. Wow, really? 2%, 1.5 for Sui. Ugh, gross. Beat is down 8.8. I mean, he made a big move yesterday. FTN, same thing, big move yesterday. But not as down as I thought it would be, considering how up it's been. Let's go to the hourly time frame. Hourly, boring. Does this mean Bitcoin's going down? We're going to find out in just a minute. In just a minute. All right. Let's see here. Let's say hi to the chat. We got Sugar Heart in the house. Let's go. We got Shep, my man. What's up, buddy? Appreciate you being here. We got Melissa, One Love. Love it. Thank you so much for being here. Chris in the house. Smashing the like, sharing it, loving it. Thank you, JR. JR, I missed your show, man. I'm sure it was a great show, but as soon as I got off of work, my buddy, we started texting, and then he just called me and he's like, all right. So, like I said, hour and a half on the phone. Good Lord. I've been talking to him in about, we're texting maybe like 4 days, call maybe like 2 weeks, seeing maybe like a month. Real cool dude. He likes to trade stocks, and I like to trade crypto. And as a trader, being a trader can be very lonely because you have nobody to talk to about patterns and blinds and everything else. And that's why, like, I love this community, because we're a bunch of traders. Like, we look at crypto, we look at charts, and that's why I recommend having a group or a community. And there's a lot of people in here have Discords. JR has a Discord. You know, there's places where you have like-minded people looking at stuff, talking about stuff. That's what we need. That way we have more just being able to express whether it's frustrations or concerns or strategies. So definitely check that out. WXY Fine 89 in the house. What's going on? Appreciate you greatly, Johnny December. Very nice. Very nice. I was thinking about doing, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do like a morning stream before I go to my buddy's place, which is my ex-neighbor. And he showed me that somebody bought the property that I was on. He bought the property. He's taking down some trees. I was like, man, I'm glad I didn't stay there, you know, doing, what do you call it, where you stay somewhere, you're not invited? Squatting? So, man, I'm glad I didn't squat, because I would have been in some trouble. Because I didn't think the property was going to sell. And it sold for a lot. But oh well. Let's see here. Floki's Angels in the house. What's going on? Appreciate you being here. Chris said, I had chicken tonight. My question was it chicken or chicken wings? I ain't got no chicken wings. That's funny, man. Chicken soup, yum, yum. I made that. Joe, get on with the show. I know. I made that chuck roast. Oh my gosh. So good. So incredible. And the meat came out just like I was hoping it would. Super tender, falling apart. I'm just, oh my gosh, so good. I didn't know how long to cook it in my Instapot. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it for an hour and a half. Did it for an hour and a half. I let it depressurize, which I guess took like an hour, hour and a half. I don't know. I took a nap. I took a nap. I woke up to the house smelling super, super good. The Instapot, it automatically warms it up once it's done cooking. So I woke up, ate a big old bowl of that chuck roast. It was so good. Carrots. I forget what else I had in there. Broccoli, green onions, celery. It was yummy. I see here, going down the list. So here, no chicken wings. Yeah, man, I just got on the treadmill. Now I'm ready for some water. See here. Chef says, and we are prettier. Yes, by 100%. Love the bubs this time of year. Let's go. Joe fixed the audio. Joe making tacos. And we won't bite off your tongue. Yeah. Chuck roast sounds awesome. Oh my gosh. It's so good. And like for me, I don't know anything about cooking. Nothing. And it's really funny, like the guys at work, I work in the meat department, none of them make fun of me. And I would think that, I would, but none of them make fun of me. And I ask them questions, and they can see they're sincere questions. And they give me all their knowledge. It's like, cool, man, thank you. And so yeah, that chuck roast, oh my gosh, so good. Let's go to the Fear and Greed Index. Refresh the page. We're at 24. We were at 25. We are down 1 point. Uh-oh. Liquidations heat map. Refresh the page. Let's put this to 0.5. Thanks to Al and his updates on what he's using. 0.5 on the 24-hour time frame. We also have this button checked to give us this fancy information. Right in the middle again. Lots of liquidations for the top. Like a lot. Our first major area is right around 94.4-ish. 89.4, 89.5. We have, what's that, 64.30. So almost 100 million. Sitting right here, very close to us, and depending on which way the market makers want to take us, we could come up here, tap it, come down, and tap this area, 87.7, before potentially reversing and coming all the way up here to get all this liquidations, and then maybe continue up. What I'm looking for is for the breaks to the upside. That's what I'm looking for. I'm still looking for it, but we'll see. We will see. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. On the 12-hour, pretty much the same information. Lots of liquidations right underneath where people would put their stops. So here's a pivot. People put their stops really nice and tight, depending on their amount of leverage. And I just see it as ouch. Now we're going to look at the chart in just a second. 3-day time frame. Ooh, doggy. We can see that we came up. As we're coming up, we're creating liquidity to the downside, and we tapped it, boom, took all this as well. And let's go to the weekly just to get a bigger picture. Man, this area looks so freaking just super juicy for the market maker. 75 million sitting at 86.420. Really? 420? We have a lot of liquidations right here. 86.420. That's 75 million. Right under that. 65 million. Right under that. 40, almost 48 million. Right under that, 64 million. Lots of millions right here. 86, we can just call it 86.2-ish. Lots of millions. Could we come all the way down here to 86? We just call it 86.2. To then go up, because we're not breaking this low. It's possible. This is why I trade level by level. That's what I do. Who's in here, guys? Who's in here? I think we lost everybody. Who's in here? Man, it's getting hot. I hear one of my cats. Oh, little one's going crazy. He's running around. Let's see here. Look at Clash. Clash is being boring, doing nothing. Let's look at Bitcoin. So for Bitcoin, when the price was here, I'm thinking we're going to come down to get this liquidations to come up, to get this liquidations to come down, to get this, to get this. What do we do? Almost the opposite. We went up instead of down. We went up first to get these stops, came down, started coming up, looking great. We broke this high, coming up, and then expecting a retrace. I would have liked to have seen the bounce somewhere in this area, right over here. When the price action was here, I'm thinking I wouldn't be surprised if we came down to get this to start working our way up. Once again, here, we did just the opposite. And that's, sometimes these are spot on, almost scary. And sometimes I'm completely wrong. And we can see here, I thought we were going to come down. We went up. The pullback I would have liked to have seen about here, 89.4 to maybe just 89 for a continuation of momentum. This pulled back too much. Because of this, to me, it's losing strength. It's losing the momentum. And now, it's on the 1 hour time frame. Now, oh man, maybe one more push up before coming down. I mean, I'm looking at this right here. So we're here, maybe come up to here before coming down. What I'm looking at right now, and this is the hard part really, is many tools on. I don't want to break in 87,670. If we do, and the hard part I was referring to is the market makers could just come for this liquidity and shoot straight up. So if the price comes down here for this, what we want to see in order for us to short is a rejection off of 87,670. If it does break above, we're looking for this level to break. If it breaks, then we can short. If not, if we do come down and then shoot up, and then now this serves as support, well, all they did was just take out the liquidity that we've been talking about here, on the 20th, then here, 2 days afterwards. And now, potentially, we'll see. I do want to see it go up. We've been talking about this from over here, coming up, down, not breaking the lows, but breaking the highs. We've been breaking the highs. This right here, we did not want to break. And again, what I look for is a 38 to 50% retrace before continuation to break the most recently created high. And keep on doing that. Retracing 38, 50%, great. Once we break below 50%, that's when I get worried. Cheers. Let's cheers it up. I got a drink. Yum, yum. Nice water. But once we broke this level, it was like, crap. But, we did break this level on the 4 hour. But we didn't break the zone. And that's why I like doing zones. For my zones, I'll use antibody closes and also wicks. And I like dragging it across just to see where else it touches. JR, if you're still here, I would recommend putting these numbers larger for your audience. Just a little tip, because it makes it really easy to see. You can see the kind of close, the prices, and this is more so for the audience. of course. Me personally, I don't need these numbers that big. But for YouTube, so you can still see the chat, I increased my numbers fairly large. Let's go here to this. I have them to 28, just to let you know. And then also for the watermark, I have all of these, but I would recommend at least the interval and the ticker name, at least these two, so that when you're doing your analysis, you know, not only do we see the name, but we also see the time frame. Again, instead of having to look way up here, upper left, we can just see it on the chart. Just give you a heads up. If you want to use that suggestion, great. If not, doesn't matter to me. But just letting you know what's easier for the audience. Let's see here. So 86 was our, wow. 86 was our area, right? For the liquidations. What was this? 86.3, yeah. So 86.3. Wow, that's a lot closer than I thought it was. So there's a lot of liquidations right here. And so for me personally, I don't need the liquidation heat map to tell me where there's liquidity. Because, I mean, where would you put your stop loss? If you're entering this trade, you'd put it underneath this wick. So is everybody else. So that's why I can kind of see that it might come down here for this to come up. So here, you know, we may roll over, looking pretty weak on the 1 hour. If y'all have any points want me to do, let me know. We're going to go over a bunch of the YouTube charts that we've been looking at. So let you know as well. Let's see here. We have divergence. We have a low, lower low. We have a low. Never mind. And a lower low. Boring. No divergence. And I do include the wicks. Let's see here. What else on this? Man, I see the 86. I really do see it coming down to potentially take this. And then what we have to do is, if we come down, again, nobody knows, but let's just say we do come down, 86.3, I think it was, to here. What we're looking for is a rejection of this trend, of this 87.670. If we do, then we can short. Let's see here. Let's go. I guess we can use this, saying it's going to go down. But if we break above and we find support, well then now, in my opinion, that'd be a good time to go long. Hopefully this makes sense. And we're always waiting. We're waiting to see what's going to happen. Right now, would I enter a long right now for Bitcoin? Let me take off all this so I don't, like, all this right here is just crap. It's poo-poo. I would have liked to have seen it bounce here, 38, 50%, because it came down so low. Man, breaking this level 87.7 or whatever that number is, 87.646, whatever. Higher chance that we go down, get the liquidity we were talking about, and then that'd be like a scalp trade, and just see if it continues to a swing trade. Joe, could you look at ETC and Litecoin on the 15-minute, please? Yeah, definitely. Let's see if we can get some trades. Let's go. So for Bitcoin, looking weak. I think we're going to come down. I think we're going to do this. We'll see. We will see. Let's look at some Litecoin. So on Litecoin, we entered on the 20th. I don't know what day it is. What day is it? 2 days ago. We entered the trade here, went up, came down, hit the lower entry for the 3x people. Mine's a 5x, so my lower entry did not hit. Came up, doing really nice gains. Came down. Would have liked to have seen it bounce here. I really don't want to see it break below this. It did. Oh, crap. Now not looking good. Now not looking good at all. What I would think on this one, and we'll do the 15 in just a second. Man. Because the way I look at this, let's get this and move it over. Holding down shift, move it over. Take, yeah, definitely. So, let's see here. Oh yeah, like what was I gonna do? Joe, did you get distracted with cake? Calm down, no fat jokes. Calm down. So yeah, I broke below the 0.5. When it breaks below the 0.5, I get a little nervous. When it breaks below the 618, I get really nervous. Danger zone, Tom Cruise, where we could come up and then come down, maybe another fight up, not regain the 0.5 and continue lower. So I'd like to see a bounce here, because this would serve as our area for bounce. All right, let's go to 15-minute time frame. Let's look. Not looking good. To me, I do think it's going to come down. Why? Well, Striker Heart says fat jokes. Let's see here. The reason I think we're going to come down, if we hide this and we do our fib retracement from the high to the low, this is what I do to see how much it's bouncing. Not where it's retracing to. That's where we go from the low to the high. I want to see how big the bounce is. And this is just the exact opposite of a retracement. For the retracement, bottom to top. So we wanted to pull back 50%. For the, because it dropped, now what I'm going to see is for the bounce. For the bounce, I would like to see it go to at least a 382, and it did. Nearly touched it, tapped it. If it goes to 0.5, this is still good for the downward momentum. However, if it does something like this, let's just say we go up for whatever reason, which I don't think we will, but let's say we go up, we break this level, come up here to 0.5, come back down to around the 382 decision point. Are we now going to break our newly created pivot? If so, shorts would not look good, because this is what we could end up doing. For whatever reason, if it did this. Now, because of this fib retracement and it pulling back below the 0.5, looking very weak because it pulled back so much, I'm thinking we went up here. If we do come up to the 0.5, I'm thinking currently right now, something like this, to where maybe we get a bounce here. Now, I don't want my lower entry hit. Let me zoom out. Let me zoom out. Man. Now, because 2 days have passed, what I want to do, hey, we got Jesse in the house. What's up, Jesse? What I want to do is I want to cancel my lower entry. I'm thinking now I'm kind kind of second guessing myself because they could come down here just to liquidate everybody who's going long. Because everybody, like when this happened, everybody put their stops here. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it just in case the market makers do make it come down more, just to liquidate the people who went long to continue it going up. Go and do that. So back to the 15-minute time frame. What do I think is going to happen? If you're looking for shorts, my short, I'm not going to enter a short because I don't want to be scalping. My short stop loss would be about 2.5%. This is for a short. For me personally, I'm not going to do it just because I do think I don't want to babysit it. Could the short end up playing out and then our long get destroyed? Sure. But let's see if we have a nice little rally. Now, do we normally have pumps on Christmas? Not really. Some will say yes. Some will say no. Most people have been taking out their money Christmas. But could there be a coin or two that moves? Yeah, I mean, we see it all the time. But if I was going to do a short and I wanted to babysit this, here's my stop loss, 78.59. And my target would be where the liquidity is sitting, which would be under this. Do at least, I don't think we have at least a 1-to-1. We barely have a 1-to-1. We can do it right here. This will be our target. And it'll be like a 1-to-1. Could it continue going? Sure. But that's for the short setup. But for me, I'm not taking it because I don't want to babysit it. So let's do shorts. And then here, let's do shorts. But again, I'm not taking it. Now, if I had the time to be watching this, then I'd be both in the long and the short, thinking that the short will come down here. Then once we start coming up, breaking a pivot, I'd move my stop loss really close. Hopefully my first target would have hit. And then now I'm in profit both in my target being hit and then my stop loss. But right now looking weak. So that was Litecoin. Let's do the other one. Go. And thank you guys for being here. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Let's see here. Ethereum Classic. Low pin. I don't think we've looked at this one forever. And forever, I mean over here. Alert must trigger when looking for the 4-hour candle to close. The 4-hour candle never closed. Not financial advice. This is trade intuition. Our alert was set for 20.828. Alert never went off. We never entered the trade. This is so important, guys. I cannot stress this enough. A lot of traders would have entered the trade because it looks like a potential bottom. And it took the liquidity. Liquidity traders, they're entering the trade. It's coming up here. Again, 0.5, exactly what I'm talking about. You know, when we come down and up to levels that we want, we broke below 0.5, danger zone. We did it here too, but we came right back up. Came back a little bit lower, 618. Coming up here, very careful, showing this box has that we're getting rejected, you know, on a lower time frame. 4-hour candle. Did I know this was going to happen October 10th? No. And shame on the traders out there that throw sand in your eyes or threw sand in your eyes when you were hurting. Shame on them. And there's a few that I know that did that. Shame on them. And we're not in the trade, and we wait. Super important. Now, when would I enter this trade? Well, it's got a lot of explaining to do. A lot of explaining. In order for me to be safe, and being a safe trader is boring. So boring. Because for me, the bare minimum, and you can see it too, let me extend this out. For me, the bare minimum would be for us to break this zone. Boring. Joe, I want to get in now. I want to post on X how great I am, etc., etc. You can. Could this be the bottom? Sure. We also thought this was the bottom. You know, especially with this right here, the day that went down in infamy, kind of close here. We came back, retested the area, huge pump. This could have been the bottom, only to take it all away. And now, from here to where I would do it is about 20% away. Joe, I'm going to make 20% more than you. Go for it. I hope you do, man. I hope you do, because that would make me very, very happy that you're making money. For me, on the daily anyway, I have to wait. And again, the way I trade is safer. You know, could we do a more aggressive trade? Sure. And there are times where in my group, somebody will ask me, Joe, I want to get into this trade. What do you think? I said, I don't like it, but here is the aggressive entry. We can do the same thing here. We have a lot of levels that it has to break. A lot of levels. But the first level, if we were going to do an aggressive entry, would be this one, 12.49. So what you could do, if you want an aggressive entry, set your alert here, and let's do this as aggressive. I try to type aggressive alert. Let's change this color so we can tell the difference. Is at 12.653. Now the 4 hour, just like we did up there, the 4 hour candle needs to close above 12.49 after the alert goes off. So whenever I give instructions, there's 0% chance that you can misinterpret the entry. Alert goes off. It's actually set this one too. Alert goes off. Then you check, see if the 4 hour candle closed above the level we mentioned. If so, we can enter the trade. And potentially our target would be right here. This would be our target at 13.94. And our stop loss, more than likely, would be down here, below the 618, just in case they come for us. This will be our stop loss. And this is just slightly over a 1-to-1 ratio. 10%, it's not bad. What's our stop loss? 9%? Ooh, almost 7.5%. So if we did our fib retracement, and again, you don't need to join my group to learn all this stuff. I show you right now. You join the group if you want access to me, if you want access to my admins, if you want access to updates when they need to be updated. We don't post, 10, 12 posts in a day just to keep it active. If there's nothing to post, we don't post. I'm not there to, I guess, hype up the group. I'm there to make us money. And my admins are there to make us money. And our members are there to make some money. And they do setups as well. So here, price went up, pulled back, below 382, 0.5. Beautiful. Beautiful. Came up, did a lower high. Great. Now, I want to see that same thing on this extension leg. So let's go ahead and hide this. Oh, let's reverse. So the stop loss is underneath the 618. Excuse me. Just in case it comes. Now, I don't want it on the 786. Let me do it a little bit lower. Just in case it comes for 786. So do it right here. If it would have been here, it would have been fine, but it was right on the 786. So just put it a little bit lower. All right. Now, what I want to do is I want to hide this. I want to show you why right now it pulled back this extension leg. And again, I want to see the extension legs pull back 38, 50%. Pull back 38, 50, 62%, or the 0.618. Don't like it. Came down, tapped the 786 to come up. It went down, it went too low. Could it continue going up? Sure. But the probability has reduced due to the fact that it didn't go up to pull back to 382 to come up. Appreciate you guys being here. And you guys are the best. Question, do you like the thought process that I'm doing? Or is it just baloney? And you can put, it's baloney. I don't get mad. I don't bang you. Let me know why it's baloney. Let me know. I like having discussions. But for here, losing momentum, we could, let's go to the 1 hour. So we have more of the ups and downs. We could, see, we could do something like this, where from here, and again, this extension leg, we pulled back too much. From here, we could come up to maybe here, and then do this. And I would hate for the market makers to take this liquidity right here. Let me think about this. I mean, I know I would have put my stop loss here. Break at this level, enter here, stop here. And maybe come up now. Just to get this liquidation. I don't know about you. I would have put my stop loss right here. Let's see here. Silver, yeah. I just won some tonight. Oh, was it from Crypto Coin Mindset? I missed his show. Dang it. Darn it, friend. Darn it, ex-neighbor. Let's see here. I like patience. Very expensive lesson. Yes. Johnny December, that was my most expensive lesson in trading, was patience. For me, I'm very spontaneous. I have stories, I won't say them. Very spontaneous. And I lost a lot of money because of that. Lost a lot. Let's see here. Do I think up, down, up? It would literally have to break, we just call it 12.307 for 4 hour candle. I don't like the 1 hours. The 1 hours are giving us too many wicks. So it'd have to be a 4 hour candle. So in order to go long, this needs to be a 4 hour candle. In order to go short, for me, I would like to break this level and just know that it could be just a scalp, just to come down here, get it real quick, the stop losses, and then come up. Yes, it was on CCM. BC Pork Corp was the one doing the giveaway. I love BC Pork Corp. Dude is so smart. It's funny. Whenever he starts doing a bunch of knowledge, I guess, with him, I say nerd. And then with OC, when he starts doing all his math, I say nerd. It's funny. Yeah, but for Ethereum Classic, currently right now, not looking strong. I do think that potentially will come down to maybe 1197 before potentially seeing what happens, see if we get a bounce and start going up. So that's my thought process on that one. Oh, you wanted a 15-minute time frame. Same thing. Like we need to break this. I mean, if you want to do that aggressive entry, you instead of doing a 4-hour, you can do a 15-minute. As far as a short goes, we did break this level. And again, depending on how aggressive you want to be, you could enter now for a short because we did break this level, which is good. And it's my thought process that we might come down first. You could enter now, but if we break this, well, one, we get stopped out, and two, reverse the trade. But I do think potentially come down. From here, thought process is still the same. You know, we could come up to come down, but if we come up and we break this, then we not only do we get stopped out, but reverse. That's my thought process. Okay, that was that one. Let's put this on our list. YouTube. All right. Everything that Floating Angels and I have asked you, we are shorting. Okay, good. Good. Ah, man. Man, my elbow hurts a lot. It's there's parts of the machine that I got to break down at work, and for about a month, maybe a month and a half, it's pretty heavy. I say there's especially one part of the machine. It weighs maybe say 60, maybe 75 pounds. And what I would do is I wash it and I get it with my left and I'd pick it up out of the sink, deep sink, and I would carry it with my left hand and then I'd pick it up because my right hand had soap. And I did that for like a month and a half. And it, like, I can pick it up. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, you're so heavy. But then one day it's like, man, it kind of hurts a little bit. So I started using two hands. And my elbow hasn't been the same since. Like now I'll use both hands, but my elbow hurts. Let's see here. So we added that one. Let's go to cake. Cake. I love me some cake. Okay. Let's go daily. I want to do lower time frame. So for this one, we'd have to wait for this for a long. This could potentially be what we might see. That's why we want to wait. But if we're doing shorts, I mean it's good. So there's two different ways of thinking. It's one, you could enter a short right now, 15-minute time frame. We did break this level, which is good. It's aggressive. I mean, I like it though. For a short, I like it. Joe, did you change your mind because Jesse said he's in a short? No, changing it just because, well, it broke the level to the downside. Could we come down here and then go up? Sure. Let's go to the 4 hour. Depends on how long you want to hold the trade to. So it came down, did nothing, pumped, only to dump, only to come up. For the long, I would wait up here. For a short, what would my targets be? My stop loss, about 2%. I mean, I could go way up here, 3%. But if it breaks this 2%, I'm cooked. It's going to take that extra percent. So this will be my stop loss. My target. Be right here. Oh, man, I hate these 1-to-1s. And what I'm looking for is the break of this zone. And then we can take off. Waiting for the, so, I mean, if you want it to be safer, you would just wait for the break of this. Because now it lost the area where it could potentially bounce. So what you could do is set an alert down here for a safer entry. Now, granted, a lot of traders out there will say, well, Joe, most of the move already happened. It's safer though, because this is the area where it could bounce up. Possibly do another lower high and then break down, which just confirms it's losing the momentum, losing the strength. So that's what that would be. Let's look at the next one. But on these are not actual setups. For when I'm not entering them. Could I? Sure. But I don't see anything that screams out to me. I'm very selective. Let's do some Floki. 1,000 Floki. And this one looks just like cake. Ooh. So this one to me is a better short, just because look at all this we can come for. So if I had to pick between, and I love cake, but if I had to pick between cake and Floki, I would definitely pick Floki. For this reason, we have this nice fair value gap, or impulsive move, or straight up, whatever you want to call it. I see this right here. And more selling pressure, wicks to the top side. Let's see. Newbie Crypto, what are you saying? Thought you were gonna say Origel. I don't know what that is. Let's see here. I like this one for a short. Go 15-minute. We had the pullback. We came up. It started looking bullish due to the fib levels. You know, you pull it from here to here. We went above the 3.2, went above the 0.5, went to the 618, pulled back to almost the 0.5, broke above this level, looking bullish, but when did it go? Right here, when it broke this level. When it broke this 0.04042, that's when that happened. So now, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for potentially this to come up, to come down, to come up, and come down to maybe here. Potentially. So where would my stop loss be? Stop loss would be, let's do it here. I don't like doing it so much. My target's going to be about 3%. So here's my target. 3%. And my stop loss I do my stop loss here because I mean, if it's going to come up to get my stop loss, more than likely it's going to come up all the way up here, and then it may at that time change direction. And for this one, I'll do a 10x stop loss. And I'm going to have, I always do 2 entries. So I'm going to do 1 entry here. I'm going to enter this trade. And I'm going to have add to my entry here. Add. Oops. Add to entry. Always do 2 entries. So this is going to be, see, 15-minute. I'm going to do this as a yellow circle. Just because a white circle would be this 15-minute candle closed. And now we're doing another candle. So this would be a yellow circle. So this is aggressive. Add to the entry here, stop loss there, target there. So let me make it look fancy. I am going to enter this as soon as I finish doing this fanciness for you. And hopefully I can catch it. Dang it. Cancel. Copy. Paste. Stop loss. Blue. Copy. So I am going to be entering this. Now again, this is an aggressive entry. If this was a safer entry, the 15-minute candle would close underneath this level. Make this a little thicker. So give me a moment so I can actually enter this trade. Give me a short. I'm going to do a 10x leverage. Let's go here. And let me write 10x. No, I'm going to do a 20x leverage. So you could do a 10x to a 20x. Not financial advice. I'm going to do a 20x. I'll be right back. So, Floki, short. Oh my gosh. Little one is on my other computer. And I think he was trying to type. Little one. Come here. You trying to type? Oh, little one. Little one is camera shy. Let me see. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here's little one. He's big, right? He's camera shy. He's a big cat. See how big he is? It's little one. Okay. So let me go ahead and try to get this trade going. 1 second. Come on, little one. You're making me lose money. All right. Let me try to get in the trade. I'm on my other computer. What did he do? He was trying to take a nut job. Let's go over here to 1,000. Oh, you're not on this, Floki. Let's see here, Floki. 1,000 Floki, okay. 3x, get out of here, 3x. Let's go 20x. So 20x, stop loss, very important. I always do that first. 0.04. 0.04. 0.88. 0.88. Okay. Okay, trying to get in. So I put my order in. It hasn't filled yet. So 1 moment. My order is at 0.04028. And right now the price is 2.7. I haven't hit it yet. Oh, it's going down. 2.5. Let's see if it hits. So this is my thing. We'll see. Okay, coming back. Let me know if you're still here, guys. Are you still here? And I'm on the treadmill again. I'm on the treadmill. All right. Yeah, so little one, he was on the other desk. He knows he's not supposed to be on there. It's funny. He's sitting in the corner right now. He's not punished. Little one, you're not punished. But he was on my other desk, literally laying his big old body on the keyboard. And his body is so big that he actually hit Shift, the Windows key, and the letter S because it was trying to take a screenshot. It was trying to get me. He's trying to trade. Oh, I'm missing the trade. Dang it. Little one. I think I am going to have to put you in the corner. But oh well. Oh well. Okay. So we did that one. I missed it. There it goes. It's okay. So we did that one. It's going. Let's see here. We're able to look at this one. Silver, yes. So let's go putting this one to the thingamabob. YouTube. Rapid fire. Okay, let's go to the next one. YouTube. We're already past 10 o'clock. Holy man, I love you guys. It doesn't even feel like it. You guys are the best. XAG. And let's do Bitfinex. Holy smokes. Let's go daily. Jeez. There is no way silver is at $72. There is no way. One moment. Nope, wrong one. Nope. What was it? XAG. XAG. Let's do stocks. Let's do all. NASDAQ. Is it this one? I don't know. Oh, let's do this one. Silver. $69? Are you freaking kidding me right now? Chris, you're my favorite. Loki's Angels, you're my favorite. The Real K Diggity, you're my favorite. Jesse, you're my favorite. All you guys that are here, Newbie Crypto, you're my favorite. Johnny December, favorite. Trigger Heart, favorite. All you guys are my favorite. Shep, favorite. Everybody. Dude, are you freaking kidding me right now? 69? 10:09. Joe, you're running overtime. Dude. When is it going to pull back? It broke out April 1st, or just April 2025, beginning of this year. It was $33. Beginning of this year. Fast forward, 9 months. Wow. 100, over 100%. That's nuts. And to think, I was going to buy silver back in 2020, right around, it was around $18, $20. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I had it in my shopping cart several times. I said, next week. That hurts. It's skyrocketed. Now, I would like it to retrace. Do I think it'll come down to 38%? Doubt it. Could it? Of course. Here we pulled back below 50% from this pump beginning of March 2020. We had a really nice pump for about 6-7 months ish. Then sideways, boring, then our retrace, about 55%. And then moon mission. Moon mission. Do I think we'll come down to $50 for silver? Doubt it. Could we? Sure. Could we come down and see $43? Sure. Doubt it even more. Now, same thing happened. Look over here with this really nice explosive move, and then took about 80% of it back. I've seen tokens do this in a night. I wouldn't sweat it. True. Man, that looks so great. I would like to see it pull back. So in the bear market, when I'm accumulating stuff, gold, silver, Bitcoin will be my top 3. When everything's crashing, maybe even the housing market, everything, gold, silver, Bitcoin. Got to. I was talking to my buddy, and I was telling him as far as, my job and how I still want to pursue the whole nursing deal. And he goes, but Joe, did you like nursing? I said, yes and no. He goes, no, Joe, not the money. Did you like doing it? Yes and no. I love people coming to me for advice. Love having the leadership role. Love my patients. Loved all that stuff. The part that I didn't like, bonding with the patients and then passing. It's very emotional. What I also didn't like, all the paperwork. Admissions, deaths, discharges, when they fail. A lot of paperwork. But I said, man, being a nurse, you make crap load of money. And doing that, I could accumulate more silver, gold, Bitcoin. Emotionally, man, hat goes off to all the, not just nurses, but the CNAs. The CNAs are the ones that deal with everything. Literally. Trying to get them up, dressing them, bathing them, helping feed them. Like for me, I took care of my CNAs. That's why everybody loved working for me. Whenever a CNA would call off on my hall, another CNA, we would call them, and they would, hey, is Joe working? Yeah. Okay, I'll be in. Because I took care of them. one, I appreciated them verbally. I told them in front of other CNAs, in front of other nurses, man, let's just say it, Sarah, thank you so much. I saw you busting your butt today. You're really, you're really great at what you do. I see the compassion. I see, you helping other CNAs. I just want to say thank you. That's all you need to do. Appreciation. And man, they loved it. But not only that, there'd be a lot of times where whenever they had like the establishment had like a bake sale, baked potato sale, food, something. It cost like $7. I would buy for all of the CNAs, not just on my hall, but the other hall and the other wings. Not chicken wings, but I would buy tickets for them, and I'd hand it out to each of the CNAs, the shower aides, the med aides, and I'd give it to them. And I said, this is a very small token of my appreciation. Thank you so much for what you do. Like, man, Joe, thank you. And it means a lot, and it really did. And they loved it. And again, it's just so small of a token, but thank you. And I loved it. I miss it. Miss the money too. But I don't miss. There was one time, story time, guys. Y'all made it this far. Story time. There was one time where I had 2 admissions. Admissions take a long time. I was at the end of my shift. I get off at 10. I had 2 admissions. So each admission, minimum 2 hours worth of work, paperwork. And the night shift, they already have their own stuff they got to do. So I had 2 admissions and a discharge. The discharge takes about an hour. Not only that, but I think I had 2 falls and a death. Yeah, all of that. So I was there for 8 extra hours. And one of the wound care nurses comes in. She was like up there in the ranks. She didn't like me because I was very vocal about doing her job and not getting paid for it. Because the weekend nurses, we had to do our own wound care without the pay of a wound care nurse. So in addition to all the stuff that we had to do, we also had to do the wound care, which I didn't like. I mean, I did it, but I didn't like it because I wasn't getting paid for it. And she would get paid big bucks. Anyway, she didn't like me. So who comes in? She comes in. She sees me still there. And she goes, "You're still here, Joe?" Because she knew I worked that night. And I said, if anybody tells me anything about being here late, overtime, that's the last time. She knew what I meant. And nobody told me anything. Well, anyway, back to the emotional part. The one who did pass, man, dude was so great. Everybody loved him. And matter of fact, just between you and me, us, I talked to him. And I said, you're, if something happens, we have to resuscitate you, right? And I explained what that meant. I said, we also have the ability to make you a DNR, which means if something happens, we don't. And what it is, I told him, I compress on your chest. I will break your ribs. That's part of it. Not that we aim for that, but that's what happens. They're elderly. Their bones are fragile. And I said, if you recover, if we bring you back, you will be in a lot of pain for several months, but you'll be alive. And it's like, oh man, I don't want that. I said, okay, so you want to be a DNR. You do not want us to compress. No, he goes, if I'm gone, man. Like, I'm just here at this nursing home. Like, my life is already done. I said, all right. So then I get He was on hospice too, I believe, but there was 2 doctors that needed to sign off on it. So I had one of the nurses sign off on it, I had one of the doctors sign off of it, but we needed another one. And I'm trying to get him that signature. And they're like, well, we'll do it tomorrow. What happens? Dude passes. And my CNA comes out of the room. She goes, Joe, he's gone. I said, stop playing. Like, I literally just walked out of there not even 5 minutes ago. Like, his room I just came out of, I'm going to this room. Joe, I'm not playing. So I go in there, sure enough. It's like crap. Again, between me and you, hypothetically speaking, I said, okay. I said, he did not want to be resuscitated. However, the final doctor did not sign off on it. So we need to call EMS, help me put him to the floor. And I did compressions on him. I didn't break any ribs. And the compressions, let's just say, I could have been faster. We'll just say that. Again, between me and you, this was his wish. And sure enough, the EMS comes, they do the compressions, and he's already gone. And that's my story. I had to do all that paperwork and everything. And again, 8 hours overtime, sure, whatever. But the emotional roller coaster, oh my gosh. I drove home. Mexican restaurant was open. So I go over there, order some breakfast. I broke down crying. Uncontrollable crying. The whole kind of crying like a baby. Oh my gosh. Lost it. But yeah. Do I miss that part? Nope. We don't. We had a lot of good people though. A lot of good people. I think I went to like 5 funerals. The families loved me. Man, they love me so much. But there was 5 funerals that I went to. But yeah. But the residents love me too, especially the smokers. Because I would, when we were super busy, sometimes I'd go out there and I said, all right, guys, only one cigarette. Oh, Joe, thank you, thank you. I said, then we love you. I said, you only love me because you're getting your cigarette. But yeah, it was fun. Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of times because the CNAs, man, they get attached to them. And that's good too. And the CNAs, sometimes they come out of the room just like crying. Not because they passed already, but maybe they told a story. The patient told a story, or just whatever reason, and they'll come out crying, and I'll tell them, I said, take a 15-minute, go outside, go to your car, do whatever you need to. Don't worry about the hall. I'll take care of it, or I'll get some help. But take care of you right now. They're like, but Joe, I can do. That's a no. I said, that's an order. Go outside, go do something, 15 minutes. Come back, get to it. Okay, thank you, Joe. Boom, there you go. I'd help change people, or I, just let them know it's gonna be a little bit longer or whatever. But yeah, man, it's tough. Like my hat goes off to the CNAs. Good. Yeah. All right. We done some walking today. We're at 1.4 in the speed. And even though I sound like a robot, I appreciate you. 75 minutes on the stepper. 75 minutes on the stepper. 1.75 miles. Let's go. Moon mission. And thank you for letting me tell you my story. We only lost a few people, and it's okay. All right, so who are we going to go to next? What's today? Monday? Tuesday? Monday? I think we looked at all of them. See here. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, yeah, let's go back to This folk. Oh, good. My entry got hit. Okay. Cool. So I'm in the trade. Let's see here. But yeah, do I miss it? Yes. I miss it so much. And what I would do, let's see if I lose any people. What I would do is Tuesday for you, Jesse. You know, I would say hi to everybody. Like when we go to the lunchroom, I bring people in there, and the residents, family members, they'll tell me like, Joe, why are you doing this? Like, you're the boss. I said, no. I said, we're a team. And they would see the interaction that I'd go and I'd say, hey, Mr. Smith, how's it going? I'd shake their hand. Hey, Mrs. Adams or whatever. And I pat them on their shoulder. And I do that to everybody. And they just wait for me to go to them. Like, I treated them as a person, not a number. And the family members, they saw it. I do miss that part a lot. But all the other stuff, and it's tough. It really is. That's how I need to make money, though. I really do need to make money for this bear market. All right, so let's go and look to see who is. Oh, crap. I think we're in this one. Come over here to this. That's funny. Let's see here. Redirect. Lunar Beaches. He's got 30 minutes left. Road Dog is not live yet. Is Road going at 10:30? 10:35. 10 minutes, I guess. Let's go ahead and do. Let's do Lunar Beaches. So we'll do Lunar Beaches. And then from there, we can all meet up at Road Dog. Warpaint in the house. What's up, Warpaint? Just to let you know, we stream at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. And we do it for about an hour. But right now, we did it for an hour and a half. Getting our steps in. I do thank you guys very much. We will see you on the next one. Now, just got to find out how to turn off this treadmill. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video. Until the next time, as always, let's make this money. And yes, Warpaint, it has been a minute. Happy holidays. All right, guys, thank you so much. Now I got to find the off button. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Oh, there we go. Joe, we can hear you clearly now. Oh, I didn't have any background music on the whole time? Oh my gosh. Y'all need to tell me next time. All right. I'm tired. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you. And make sure to put Trade Intuition Raid at Lunar Beaches. Trade Intuition Raid. Talk to you soon. See you tomorrow. Take care.